So my name is Akhil. I'm a doctor originally from Sydney, and I took the Giving What We Can pledge in November of 2020. I think that the journey for me was a bit of a slow one. So when I was at university, I was really interested, and kind of my philosophy was, I want to leave the world in a better place than I had found it. And in university, the main way that I could do that was donating and volunteering my time to different causes in my community that I cared about. But then when I started working, I realized that I still wanted to do that, but my biggest limiting factor was now not having the time because I was working full time. So I was thinking about what are other ways that I can do the most good that I can? And the most obvious answer was through donating some of my money and some of my income. Very lucky to have been raised in a very privileged environment where I have a high income and I do have some that I can give away. So as a result of that, I just started researching what are the most effective places to give my money to get the biggest bang for my buck. And I came across effective giving and Giving What We Can. I think for me, there was a few reasons why I wanted to take the Giving What We Can pledge. I think as opposed to just donating semi-frequently, taking the pledge makes donation part of like my life and more core and central to it and how I organize my finances, rather than something I do after I've spent all my money on, all the things that I need and want. It's just in the way that I budgeted it. I look at the money that I have available to me as just 10% less, because 10% is inherently going to just go to these effective charities. The other reason that I think I took it is because I think it's incredibly valuable to make it a commitment to something that you think is important. I think that arguably there might be times in my life where there's other things that come up where I might not be able to make this 10% commitment every year, but having that as my goal and aspiration every year was something that I thought was really important to do. So for me, I really want to help people and animals living right now or in the short-term future. So I give my money mostly to organizations like Against Malaria Foundation, Evidence Action, Schistosomiasis Control Initiative, and some other animal welfare organizations like Good Food Institute and Animal Charity Evaluators. Yeah, my advice would be just to give it a go. I think 10% can be a really daunting number and can seem like a lot at times, but you can make smaller commitments than that. You could potentially try just taking 1 or 5% of your income, depending on what seems reasonable to you. I think another thing that I've realized more over the last year is that donating is an inherently really fun thing to do. So one thing that I've been doing over the last few years is getting friends together for a weekend or for an evening and just donating together and making it a fun and collective activity. So that's something I would recommend. So recently I took part in a giving weekend where a group of 10 of us who all went to high school together went away for the weekend. It was a great opportunity for us all to meet, and we all contributed an amount of money that we felt comfortable to. And during the weekend, we just hung out, caught up, and decided what causes we were going to donate this money to. And it made giving such a rewarding and enjoyable, fun experience.